Hi everyone, this is Mr. Chang. The next lesson is lesson 4 exponents about scientific notation, but I'll just do this very quickly. I'll just highlight a few things here because you probably learn it in science or you'll learn it again in science. For scientific notation, sometimes you need to deal with a large number, very large number or very small number. So it's better to represent it in the different ways so that you're not like counting zeros and like very confused. So the scientific notation is a way to deal with very large or very small number. We'll see other example in a minute. And then it's in this form. Certain number times 10 to the power of n. Alright, so if you have a big number, that n will be a positive number. So let's just fill in this table as a way to learn it. If I have 61500, this same as 6.15. So we just always leave it one number in front of the decimal point. And then you count. The decimal point is here, but we put it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll times 10 4 times, right? So whenever you multiply divide by 10, you're just shifting decimal place. So 61500 is same as 615 times 10 4 times. In the scientific notation, then you can write it this way. 10 to the power 4. All right. So this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.0 times 10, 5 times. So in scientific notation, all right? Or maybe you don't need this 0 if you're not talking about significant digits. So your science teacher will teach you about that. All right, here I'm only moving one decimal place. So 4.63 times 10, right? 4.63 times 10 here. So 10 to the power of 1. So with the scientific notation, you can put a 1 there. Okay, here 2.81 times 10 to the power of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 times 10 to the power of 5. If I put it here, says 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm moving 5 decimal place. 2, I move 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place. 1, 2. So that's the answer. Here, 9, I move 2 decimal place. 1, 2. Here, 1, that's the decimal point supposed to be there, but now I move 6 places. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the answer. Now let's move on to a very small number. So we use scientific notation for small number as well. Okay, let's look at this table. So we're using division. So this one is 5.3 divided by, all right? So 5.3 is like this, but if I divide by 10, I make it smaller, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I divide by 10 4 times. And remember yesterday lessons, when you divide a number, right, like 4 times, you can flip this to the top by making it negative, which is same as that. So this number doesn't change, but this part means 10 to the power 4 in the bottom. That's how the scientific notation come about. The negative exponent tell you the number is smaller. Here, all right, if I need to put the decimal here, decimal point after one number. So I'm moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 times 10 to the power of negative 8. This is 2.9 times 10 to the power of negative 3. So I'll write 2 and 9 here. The decimal point is here. But now 1, 2, 3. Okay, so of course I need to erase all that. So the final decimal point is here, right? So like you can count here 1, 2, 3. That's how you have negative 3. It gets smaller. 7.1 times 10. There are 6 of them, negative 6. So 7, 1, this 0 is here. So I'll move it here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. right? So count again, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3.1, negative 3. So 3, 1, 1, 2, 3. So it's right there. Okay, so it's right there. Okay, I need to put a 0 in front, but the decimal point is here. 85, starting here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. All right, so that's the scientific notation. And that's it for this lesson, right? Maybe one more example. I remember I saw example here. All right, it says, explain why this is not written in scientific notation. Because we need the decimal point to be here, not starting with 0. We want one number and then maybe 0. So let me represent it this way. So what do we do? 0.4, this means 10, 8 in the bottom. Now, I don't like the top because I want it to be a number and a decimal, not 0.4. So what can I do? This is a fraction. I multiply both top and bottom by 10. So what does the top become? Become a 4. How about the bottom? Becomes 10, 9. So therefore, now I can write that in scientific notation. If you want a shortcut to remember like how to move the decimal point left, right, how does it change the exponent, you can derive your shortcut formula. But this is how you can do that as well. Okay, so that's the answer. All right, so that's it for this lesson. And thanks for watching.